Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with Vikas sir. The Hindu editorial dictation heading is Desperate Measures. जो आपके आने वाले जो एसएससी का एग्ज़ाम है, एफसीआई का है या कोई भी आपका ऑल इंडिया में एग्ज़ाम है उसके लिए काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले करेगा आपकी डिक्टेशन में। साथ साथ में हम आपके लिए जो एडिटोरियल की पीडीएफ विद आउटलाइंस, जो न्यू वर्ड्स होते हैं उनकी आउटलाइंस आपको दे रहे हैं। स्टार्ट करते हैं अपनी डिक्टेशन एट द रेट 100 वर्ड पर मिनट। सो बी रेडी, स्टार्ट। बाय एग्जीक्यूटिंग 4 political prisoners defying all international appeals, Myanmar's junta has sent out a clear message to both its critics abroad and the resistance home that it has no plans for any political settlement. The military Tatmadaw, which seized power in February 2022 through a coup, unseating the elected government of Aung San Suu, has unleashed repressive measures ever since. It arrested some 14,000 political prisoners, of which over 11,000 are still in prison. More than 2,000 civilians have been killed and thousands of houses have been burned, rendering millions homeless. Ms. Suu Kyi has been convicted on half a dozen phony charges in secret trials and sentenced to 11 years in prison. The military has slapped her with many other charges that, with conviction from the general's kangaroo courts, could effectively keep her in prison for the rest of her life. But despite these repressive measures, the junta has not managed to establish even a semblance of order. While in the past pro-democracy activists followed non-violent means of protesting against military rulers, now they have built a violent underground movement and joined hands with the country's ethnic rebels who have been fighting the junta for decades. This has caused significant losses for the military, which is seeing more ambushed and sniper attacks. The execution of the political prisoners, one of them a former lawmaker, is an act of desperation by a dispensation that is being increasingly cornered. Next para. Myanmar had seen a rare period of stability and economic growth when Ms. Suu was running the government. The military had agreed to an experiment of quasi-democracy when it found the status quo unsustainable. But that experiment latest only 10 years as the military became increasingly threatened by Ms. Suu Kyi's growing popularity. By staging the coup, it did not just end the democratic experiment but also sought to remove the potential threats to the military's grip on power. But not everything moved as per plan. The generals may have captured power, but they now preside over a different Myanmar. The country's economy is in a free fall, in contracted 18% last year, and GDP this year is expected to 13% lower than in 2019, according to the World Bank. The regime is facing armed resistance in the countryside and civil resistance in the cities. The National Unity Government Alternative Administration, formed by the resistance, says the just, which lacks international recognition, has lost half the country to the rebels. With the executions of politics prisoners, the torment of the most consistent enemies among the of human freedoms and dignity has sought to instill fear among the public and crush their spirit. But in trying to do so, it has created four matrices for the resistance. Its tactics are helping neither the power-hungry generals nor the people of Myanmar. Full stop.